Y'all need to get up.
Jay Brooks and the Morning Rush.
Show is just great.
I like what they talk about.
Oh, a terrific show.
I listen to their show every morning.
98.7 Kiss Country.
7:37 Tuesday morning, and this is the day that we usually like to, sit down and find out how all this road construction's going on because, it's been going on all summer long. Temperature perfect for road construction, 73 right now. It's supposed to be up in the maybe reaching 90s today. We'll have to just kind of wait and see, Pete, because that's what the forecast. That's what I call it because I'm no meteorologist, but I just pass along the information.
Yeah, I think today's definitely one of those days where the saying, it's not the heat, it's the humidity is what's going to really hit people right between the eyes.
Yeah, my Jeep was even sweating this morning.
Yeah, I'm looking out the windows here at the office and there's just moisture running down them. So yeah, it's thick out there.
Yeah, it is. Look at that. Brandon's already in on the conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, boys.
Morning, Brandon.
We do have this on our 98.7 Kiss Country YouTube page. You can subscribe to that and find out when we're going live, and also on 98.7 Kiss Country as well for our Facebook page. So if you do miss it or whatever, any part of it, if you want to now, when we're done talking, it's live right now, but when we're done, I don't always see all the questions. So if I don't say hi to you or Pete doesn't say hi to you, it's because, we didn't see the message yet. So do it now.
There you go. Yeah.
So what is going on with the road construction?
We talked about it last week, and it's probably the one that's affecting the most people right now. The railroad crossing repair in South Mason City on Highway 65 did get going yesterday. If all goes well, everything will be opened up Saturday. There is a detour where you will be taking, if you're coming from the north, if you're going southbound, you'll take 19th Street east, south on Kentucky, and then west on B35 or 35th Street back to 65. So it's not that long of a detour, but it is something to be aware of. You still can get to the businesses between the hard closure. You just won't be able to cross the tracks in the 22nd Street area. So like I said, hopefully that should be done by Saturday. One other quick note with that, I know that a lot of people will take their own detour and, zigzag through neighborhoods and that. Obviously, we can't control where you drive, but if you are doing that, please be careful because these are neighborhoods that are going to probably be seeing more traffic than normal. These are neighborhoods with kids in them and everything. So again, if you do that, please be careful. Watch at intersections, especially the uncontrolled intersections, because like I said, they'll probably be seeing more traffic than normal this week. So that's just kind of a heads up on that one. Let's see, US 69 North of Lake Mills. We're waiting for the final step in that project. The contractor should be in the next week or two, hopefully, to finish up with that microsurfacing. Again, we mentioned last week the 65 bridge deck overlay north of Mason City. They have switched sides, so that's a good sign. That means they're making progress. Hopefully in about 3 weeks or so, should be done with that. There's work on the I-35 bridge approaches, north and southbound, just south of Clear Lake. Again, just down to one lane, so things aren't too bad, but just be aware of it that you're going to have to slow down for that a little bit. Other than that, everything else is pretty much status quo. We're still moving ahead. The bridges down at Dumont and Rockwell and Belmont work is still moving ahead. So we will be moving ahead with that. There it is right there. Tyler's wondering about Highway 3 down on Dumont. The bridge contractor has some guardrail work to do. It's going to depend on when that contractor can get that crew in there. As we've talked about before, these main contractors or the prime contractor for these contracts have different subcontractors who come in and do the work, and once they're ready for them, it's a scheduling thing to get them in. So as soon as they're in, all they got to do is the guardrail, and that one's ready to go. So as soon as they get in there, we'll let you know.
Well, that every Tuesday, usually we didn't hear from him last week, but Brandon, he started out, hey, boys. He's always got a question for you, Pete, and he's always talking about the one down by Renwick.
Yeah, and look at that. He's happy with the railroad tracks that have been replaced. We did that, I believe, I can't remember, a couple of weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah,
it's the same type of thing we're doing here in Mason City right now. Same type of thing we're doing on Highway 9 up by Lakota. We do railroad crossings every year, and those were the ones up for work this year. So hopefully the ones in around the rest of the state turn out as well as Brandon thinks the one down by Renwick did. So that's good news.
And that was a railroad track, but now he's talking about, well, what about that darn bridge?
Oh yeah, I think that's next year. That's next year.
Next year.
Yep, it is.
Brandon's like, come on, get this
Yeah.
thing.
Do what we can. We do what we can.
Yeah, exactly.
The microsurfacing that Brandon's asking about, it doesn't go all the way up to 18. I believe it goes up from 3 to the Hancock County line. And that should hopefully be starting at the end of August or right after Labor Day. So we're
Of next year.
nope, of this year.
Oh,
Yep. The bridge is next year. The microsurfacing project he just mentioned is later this year.
okay. All right. Well, we are at August 24th today, Pete.
We are. Yep. We've got
Nice.
it on the schedule. So yeah,
Good.
these microsurfacing projects, if it's just a microsurfacing like that, they go pretty quickly. We usually go down and get the surface ready. Sometimes we mill off the surface if there's patching that needs to be done, and then you can put the microsurfacing down pretty quickly. So that will happen this year.
All right. Well, good deal. Of course, remember, you can always Brandon, he says, yeah, better not be next year. Come on, Jay.
See, now you got the target on your back.
Right? Like, hey, I'm just a messenger here. Come on now. But if you want to, and of course, we're going to be getting into cooler temperatures and things like that at night. And that means that snow is going to be coming probably in about 6 months, hopefully. But,
6 months, yeah. Hopefully it's not that soon.
But the whole app that you guys have.
Yep,
that's always important.
511ia.org. You bet. That's a very, very, very informative app for the road work going on right now. And like you mentioned, when we get into the snow season, the road conditions, there's the cameras on the snow plows. And a lot of the metro areas, we have traffic cameras that are available through the app as well. So I guess the closest one to us is the Waterloo area.
Okay.
So you can use those as well. So a lot of good information that you can get to check out what kind of conditions you're going to see when you're driving.
Yeah. Just put your route in there. Then that way, you know if it's going to be disturbed or not.
That is correct.
511ia.org or org.
Correct. You can, like you said, you can use download the app, or you can also just use it on your desktop or your tablet or whatever kind of fancy device you're using.
And you might look at some of those pictures, because I've done it before. I go, well, that doesn't look too bad from the plow situation. And then you get out there and you're like, oh my, this is like horrible. So if it looks okay on the camera, it's probably really bad. Yeah,
you just gotta, again, take into account when those images were posted. Nothing's usually older than 30 minutes on the app. There is a timestamp on them that will let you know what time the picture was taken. And if the picture was taken 20 minutes ago and the snow has really picked up since then, you can expect the conditions to be a little worse than what you are seeing.
Right, exactly. So, Pete, thank you for taking the time to give us a road update.
No problem.
Do you use TikTok at all?
I do not. I haven't. Every once in a while I'll see. I'm a big Twitter guy, so every once in a while I'll see people post stuff from TikTok on Twitter, and that's kind of my extent of TikTok at this point.
Well, there's all sorts of different things. I have a TikTok account. I resisted. And finally I went, okay, fine. I'll just get a TikTok thing. I don't have many videos on there, but the one that I do have on there is my wife. Right. And if you follow me,
showed me that one.
Yeah. She made me take it down off of Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff. But she let me keep it on TikTok because not many people know you on TikTok.
Right.
So, or her. And so she let me keep it. It's got 217,000 views on it. It's the first jumping.
She's viral.
Yeah, she is. And my mother-in-law's on there too. I took a video of that. They had some video when we were out on the boat, and she'd had a few cocktails on the floaty, and had a little trouble getting out of it. So that's on the TikTok too. That's only got about 3,600.
Well, just remember, Jay, you got kids. You will get older. Whatever social media platform is available in 10, 15 years, beware.
Exactly. Thank goodness they didn't have them back when we were in school.
Yeah, exactly.
But so when you do get TikTok, just find me at J Brooks, just letter J Brooks 987. Okay.
I will keep it in mind if I ever take that step.
You let me know when you do.
All right.
All right. Sounds good. I'm not even going to talk about the Vikings because they lost on Saturday night.
It's preseason.
Yeah, but Cousins was playing.
It's preseason. Just relax.
I know. Yeah, just keep telling ourselves that.
Talk to me in mid-October, then we have a better evaluation.
Mark my words, you got the video of it. It's going to be on their Facebook page. I'll be like, I told you so, Pete.
Yeah.
Be like,
I'm not promising. I'm not promising anything. I'm just not jumping the gun yet.
Yeah. I'm already saying, there's always the next year. Pete, have yourself a wonderful week. We'll talk to you again soon. All right.
All right. You do the same.
That's the good stuff.
Here's a few of the headlines for today.